Hey guys, it's Alex from 7th Hour Films, back again with The Mandalorian. Last time on The Mandalorian, we had Sanctuary. So, The Mandalorian and the child went to, there's one planet that, it's a pretty quiet planet. They thought they'd lay low there for a few months. And, when they got there, they were quickly recruited, along with, a former Imperial shock trooper, to save the village, and we got the classic save the village storyline, which, as cliched as it is, it was actually kind of fun, and I enjoyed it. And then at the end there was another bounty hunter there that tried to kill the child. Luckily, they killed it before killing the child, and the child and the Mandalorian had to move on. And yeah, that was pretty much that. This is where I say no spoilers in the comments whatsoever. And with that being said, we might as well get right into this episode of The Mandalorian. Here we go. Up. Oh, someone's in hot pursuit. Oh! Alright, that one was pretty bad.
Hold on.
Do a barrel roll.
I can bring you in warm, or I can bring you in cold.
Huh. Dude, you are not as cool as he is. Whoa! Oh!
That's my line.
Huh. Yeah. Ooh. Nice shot. Woo. Now that's an intro.
This is Mos Eisley Tower.
Oh no.
Head for Bay 35. Over.
Copy that.
Oh no, Mos Eisley.
5.
Great, it's Tatooine.
Please cover the hangar.
I'll get you your money.
I've heard that before.
Tuh.
Just remember.
Yeah. No droids. I heard you. You don't have to say it twice.
Yeah.
Sheesh. Womp rat.
Great, the Mandalorian has turned into Jesse Pinkman. That's right, that's a Breaking Bad reference. I watch Breaking Bad now. Gosh, my reactions. Whatever. Ooh. Ooh, stormtrooper heads on pikes.
You hungry? That's just something to eat. Quick. I don't know. Something with bones in it.
Tuh. Yeah. It's a good idea.
Now here's the plan. I am going to look after you until the Mandalorian gets back. And then I'm going to charge him extra for watching you.
Oh.
See how that works?
Brilliant. Please tell me he's going to the cantina. Not exactly booming anymore.
Have a seat, my friend. Name's Toro. Toro Calican.
This seems familiar.
Come on, relax.
It's nice that Mos Eisley serves droids now. Must have been Luke.
Now the positional data suggests she's headed out beyond the Dune Sea. Should be an easy job.
Well, good luck with that.
Yeah, why?
Wait, I thought you needed work.
How long you been with the guild?
Long enough.
Clearly not.
Yeah.
Fennec Shand is an elite mercenary. She made her name killing for all the top crime syndicates, including the Hutts. If you go after her, you won't make it past sunrise.
I think that's why he wants to send you.
Meet me at Hangar 35 in half an hour. Bring
All
2
right.
speeder bikes, and give me the tracking fob.
Don't worry. Got it all memorized.
Yeah.
Half an hour.
He's trying to make sure that
Looks like you're stuck
he
with
doesn't
me
go
now,
off without
partner.
him. Man, we're starting to, like, put together a crew. Well, bye. Yay. Now we get to watch going through a desert planet again. Oh, he looks so much cooler. I love that his cape flaps in the wind.
Tusken Raiders.
Oh,
I heard
great.
the locals talking about this film. Oh, whatever they call themselves, they best keep their distance.
Yeah? Why don't you tell them yourself?
Huh. Whoa!
Relax.
They are sneaky.
What are you doing?
Negotiating.
Oh. Sign language. Tuscan sign language.
What's going on?
We need passage across their land.
Huh.
Let me see the binocs.
Why?
Just do it.
What? Hey, what?
Free
Those
binoculars.
are brand new.
Yep, they were.
Oh, it's perfect. I like that. Someone could actually negotiate with the Tuscans.
Get down!
Oh!
Mando!
It's okay, he has armor. Oh! Man, that armor is good.
Well, what if she escapes?
She's got the high ground. She'll wait for us to make the first move.
Oh, the high ground.
Rest.
Sleep on the job, old man.
Old man. Don't. He's still there, isn't he?
You done?
Tuh.
Yeah. I was just,
He's just testing him.
waking you up. Come on.
I can barely see. Ooh. Yeah. Yeah, that's her. Oh, wait a minute. Oh, that's Ming Na Wen. Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, I remember hearing she was in the show.
Not so fast, Fennec.
Ooh. Good, he got a cool moment. Ah, dang it. He lost his cool moment. Ah, come on. Ah. Rookies going against Agent May. This ain't gonna work. Oh.
Nice distraction.
Whew. Tuh. Good job, kid.
I hired Mando. This is my job. Bringing you in will make me a full member of the Bounty Hunters Guild.
You already have something the Guild values far more than me. You just don't see it.
Yeah,
What?
the Mandalorian.
Mandalorian took some high-value target and went rogue.
Yeah.
That Mandalorian.
Like I said, you don't see many.
Yeah.
You bring the Guild that traitor, and they'll welcome you with open arms. Your name will be legendary.
That requires beating him.
How can we be sure he's the one?
I don't know if I'd let her out, though. She's gonna try to survive. Just take the bike and leave. Oh! Ooh, I didn't see that coming.
Who wouldn't want to be a legend?
Huh.
Thanks for the tip.
Ooh. We can't keep her. Oh, well.
Fennec was right. Bringing you in won't just make me a member of the Guild. It'll make me legendary.
Huh. Ooh. Still had one of those. Oh! That's a portal cube.
Stay back.
We gotta get it.
He's alright.
Here you are.
That cover me?
Yeah, it's gonna cover you.
Is that all the money he had?
All right, pig droids, let's drag this out of here. I don't know. Drag it to Beggar's Canyon.
Have the droids get rid of the body. That's funny. So casual about it, too. What? Alright. I don't know what happened there. Okay. Good episode. Good episode all around. I like that even though this took place at Tatooine and Mos Eisley, it wasn't a, hey, we're going to Tatooine and Mos Eisley and here's all this stuff you remember. It's like, no, you just happened to be at Mos Eisley. It's like, yeah, okay. It's like, it's a little bit like, hey, we're at Mos Eisley, but it's like, yeah, but we didn't do much there. You know, he was in the canteen for like a minute, and then that was it. So, and I guess sort of the Tuscans were also that way too. But yeah, this was, it wasn't like too much like, hey, here's that thing you remember. So that's good at least. Yeah, good episode. Another short one, I have to say. It's interesting how short these episodes actually are. For some of them, like there's never like a consistent runtime for each of these. You know, some of them are 40 minutes, some of them are 30 minutes. You know, I mean, how long was episode 2? I think that was the shortest one. 33. Yeah. So that's the thing, is that, you know, they're all, I don't know, they all just have whatever length they need, basically. So yeah. But still liked it. Oh, excuse me. Okay. So, we might as well head right into the notes. Yeah, also, you might have noticed, might have not have noticed, but, my pen was starting to fall apart during the episode, so I just took the ink out of it, basically, and now I'm writing like this. So I'm probably not going to keep this, though. I'll probably throw it away and grab a new pen before I start the next recording. So, anywho. Okay, so the first thing I wrote down was hunted. We started off with the scene of that bounty hunter hunting down the Mandalorian. Interesting. It was also interesting just how good this guy was. He also didn't look like a bounty hunter. I kind of thought for a little bit he was someone from the New Republic, you know? It kind of looked like an X-Wing, so I don't know. I kind of want to, like, know his deal. Like, all right, what was his deal? You know, he's in some sort of an X-Wing or something. I don't know. So that was interesting. And I did like, you know, I can bring you in warm or cold, and then Mando pulls off his whole move, and he's like, that's my line. So I thought that was funny. I wrote down Mos Eisley. So we did return to Mos Eisley, which I do like. You know, it is kind of nice to return to some locations. And even though, like, okay, we're back at Tatooine and we're back at Mos Eisley, but we don't get, like, the full Tatooine experience, you know? Like, it's not, you know, like, how long we were there in A New Hope or Return of the Jedi or even in Clone Wars or the prequels or anything like that. It's like, no, we're just here, you know? He's just stopping off. Oh, excuse me. It came right out of nowhere. Whew. Okay. Okay, so yeah, Mos Eisley. It was nice. I did like it. And, you know, when they show, I mean, first off, we already went to a desert planet once in this show when we found the child. So the fact that we went to another desert planet, you know, Star Wars and their desert planets, but I did like the reveal too of, you know, it's like, now landing at Mos Eisley, and it's like, oh crap, it's Mos Eisley. Man, Mos Eisley is not very crowded anymore. Like, and especially in the canteen, and I have to assume that's the exact same canteen, you know? And it's like, okay, well, first off, they have droids there. They have droids that are kind of running the place. Well, did they have... No, they had a guy. And they said, we don't serve their kind here. So I think they serve their kind there now. I think they are open to droids now, which is pretty cool. I like that there's a bit of a progression of Mos Eisley, that now they're allowing droids there. And then when he met up with the other bounty hunter, when he met up with the other bounty hunter, and he's got his, he's kicked back in the booth, I was like, this is exactly the same as Han and Greedo. And in fact, I was kind of looking, like, it'd be funny if you could look and see, like, next to that bounty hunter's head, there's like a scorch mark, where Greedo missed. Because to them, that would be almost 10 years ago for them, that whole thing with Han and Greedo happened. So that would have been funny. But it was sort of the same thing, Although, if they had shot, that Mando would have killed him, so... Because Mando's that good. Interesting character of this literally a new bounty hunter. This is his first job, and if he succeeds, then he'll, be welcomed into the guild. And so for his first job, he's given one of the toughest assignments ever, and he tries to pawn it off to the Mandalorian, basically. Which, on the one hand, it's like, okay, well, why? On the one hand, why, that it's not really good. It's like, oh, your first job and you're pawning it off to someone else. On the other hand, you do understand where he's coming from of, I'm supposed to hunt down, this person, freaking Ming-Na Wen. I can't do that. So, you kind of get it. Oh, and I did like at Mos Eisley, the side character, the mechanic. I know no characters' names. They never really present characters' names, basically. So yeah, the mechanic. I thought she was kind of funny. Kind of getting on him for being so sort of brutish and stuff like that. And then I do like when she finds the child, it's like, oh, well, I'll take good care of you, and then I'll charge the Mandalorian extra for doing so. Like, I did like that. I thought that was funny. They're really not doing anything with the child anymore. Like, okay, episode 2, it's like, okay, well, we found the child, and then, oh, he's got some weird abilities, and then it's like, all right, it's 3 episodes later, nothing's happened. It's like, are we gonna get anything else with, are we gonna get anything else? Is the child gonna do anything else? Maybe not. Well, maybe later. So, yeah. Let's see. I wrote down the Tuskens. I like that someone actually was able to talk to the Tuskens. Because the Skywalkers are horrible about it. Like, Luke got his ass kicked by the Tuskens. Anakin killed most of them. And not just the men, but the women and the children, too. So I like that it's like, oh, here's, all the Tuskens are here. And I like that they sneak up on the one guy. It's like, oh, I hope they better stay out of our way. And Mando's just like, why don't you tell them that? And it just turns around, they're right there. I love that the Tusken Raiders, despite the fact that they are one of the loudest creatures, because, they got the her thing going on, I love that they can sneak up on people. They snuck up on Luke, they snuck up on this guy. I like that. And then, for a second I was wondering if the Mandalorian was also going to do the her thing to negotiate, but he ended up just doing the, sign language, Tusken sign language. And he negotiated. So I like that. We get something different with the Tuskens. It's like, oh, here they are. And there they go. That may be the only thing where it's like, okay, hey, the Tuskens, you remember the Tuskens, right? And it's like, yeah, but whatever. You don't have to rely on, just these things we know, basically. So yeah, that was interesting. I wrote down the high ground. I do like that sort of reference. It's like, oh, she has the high ground, so, this is going to be hard to get her. So, that was funny. I did like that. And then, going after her with, they're going on the speeders, and then they have the flash charges, I thought was clever. So that was cool. And Ming-Na Wen just there. And now she's dead, so we can't keep her. And it's like, oh, come on. But it's Ming-Na Wen. I love Ming-Na Wen. She's awesome. She's Mulan. She's Agent May. It's awesome. So, but I did like her in this episode. Her talking to the guy and and saying like, okay, you need to survive. He's a much better, if you take him in, you'll become a legend, basically. I did actually like him. I did like him killing her because, yeah, if you release her, she's just going to kill you and then take the speeder and then leave. Maybe kill the Mandalorian too while she's at it, but so I like that he didn't fall for that, but then he made the fool's assumption that he could take on the Mandalorian and take the child back. So it's like, it just, yeah, it wasn't his greatest plan in the world, but it was interesting. And I like that whole thing, you gotta learn how to survive, basically, Take the best option for yourself and survive. So I did like that. And I also liked, how the Mandalorian got out of the situation, when he's being, held at gunpoint and he's about to be cuffed, and he has one of those he has just an extra charge blast, and uses it and then shoots the guy. So that was cool. I did like that. And so we got rid of him. No more of that guy. But yeah, that's pretty much all I wrote down for this one. Again, good episode. I'm starting to see that it's like, okay, it's not this. The show is not like this grand epic that we're going on. We might have made the assumption early on that it was going to be, but it's just like, no, this is just a story of a bounty hunter. This is just what he's doing when he goes rogue with his with the bounty he couldn't deliver. I guess it's just sort of that. So yeah, but I did like this episode. Again, I like that, okay, we're going back to Tatooine and Mos Eisley, but it's not, fan servicey, basically. Even though there is some stuff like with the Tuskens or the fact that we're even going to Mos Eisley to begin with, but it was still pretty good. It didn't really like impede the episode or anything. It's like, oh, we just happened to be at Mos Eisley, So yeah, where will we go next? That is the question. I have no idea, but we will find out next time. So with all that being said, I'm Alex from 7th Hour Films, and I will see you guys next time. Take care. Alright guys, thanks for watching this video. If you want to watch more of my Mandalorian reactions, you can click on the playlist, you can subscribe if you haven't done that already, and be sure you hit that notification bell. You can support me on Patreon and follow me on social media, links below in the description. See you guys later.